All right. I've gone through your computer's browser history, and you seem to have a type.
The Dark Souls, bitch! Wait.
Yo, this is VOCODAH. This is my loot ball card for the BIZKIT Champs 2024. Yeah, this is how we do it. Can't hate us, looping, this what made us, battling everywhere, bitch. You really can't save us. You can hate us, this what made us, battling everywhere, bitch. You really can't save us. A-list, gotta be in your playlist, go when we made this. I go ape shit, yeah, I go ape shit, type of beat to make rage quit. Playlist, not the beat, nigga, playlist. Go, we made this. Yeah, I go ape shit. I go ape shit. Yeah, I go ape shit. Top of beat to make rage quit. You can't save us. You can't save us. You can't save us. You can't save us.
Fuck, bro. Man. It was so crazy how, like, VOCODAH can kind of, like, capture his, like, solo beatbox vibe into the loop station as well. I guess it kind of makes sense, though, because, like, both is, like, music at the end of the day. Like, you're creating music with just two different mediums. But he's able to kind of encapsulate that fucking dark, sinister kind of, like, beatbox style into the loop station, too. But for 2 days, bro, like, that's pretty fucking impressive to me. Like, listening to that, like, only took you 2 days. But that's fucking wild. Yeah, the drops are fucking super satisfying. I just love the atmosphere and the vibe of it. I think that would play pretty fucking well on a live stage too. So, yeah, bro. Also, that cable tech, I noticed like 20,000 cables plugged in. What do you think, man?
Yeah, I think the drops are cool. I think the that would definitely hit live. So
Mhm.
I have no idea what he's doing tech wise. I just I'm probably done with like serious like one device looping anyways after GBB. So I'm not gonna think about it.
Well, one device, but continue.
Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Okay, if I like device and board and
Device and cheating
pad.
pad, but continue.
Device and squares. But yeah. And I think it's really cool. I have no idea how he did the delay thing. But
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
yeah. Yeah, there's a shot to getting in, I think. Just because of
Yep.
the originality, I think.
Yeah. That's tough, man. I think like this year, bro, like this is probably the most competitive, I think, for any wildcard season for American Beatbox Champs, I think, like objectively looking at it. We have people like BIZKIT, obviously, who I didn't think would probably make a wildcard, but at the same time, it kind of does make sense that he did because he hasn't won the American Champs yet. It's probably something he'd want to do, I'd imagine, because he is like pretty competitive. He actually came back for GBB 2023, which is like, you know, not many like winners usually come back. Like it happens probably only like half the time, because obviously he has some fucking like competitive integrity still like ingrained in his fucking brain, which I love. So then, you know, man, we got fucking ESUOH, we got MACE, Micah, Unhinged, JSANCH, TAKO, which is like super surprising for a lot of people, I think. Being allowed to compete, but also he used to live in the US, so it makes sense. Then we got like Mal, and we got Enhanced. So dude, like this is like super competitive. Yeah, dude, I think I would put him still on the top tier. I'd probably put him like around that Mal Enhanced area. So let's put him at like the bottom of the top tier for now. So yeah, that's pretty much like what it looks like in the rough draft right now.
Sounds like Pokemon. It's crazy.
Tell me something. Why don't you tell me something, baby? Broken people are so deceitful lately, and I can't help you. No, if I don't know what drove you crazy. So tell me something. Why don't you tell me something, baby? And darling, I know that it hurts, and that there's strain behind your words, but won't you listen to me? And darling, you need time to burn, but don't stay silent forever. Why don't you tell me something, baby?
dude, I was waiting. Like I thought it might have something like that. I think it needed something like that, and it did have something like that.
Yeah.
That was fucking good. That's a good wild card. I loved the rawness of the vocals too. I really appreciate that. Usually people lean heavy into like the electric autotune. I don't think he had it, at least. It sounded pretty raw to me. I had to go back and check. Yeah, that doesn't have electric on it. Bro, no man. That last drop, dude, even like the change in color, you know, going from that very melodic, lighthearted kind of maybe even a little sinister to the fucking dark, evil change, man. I love that. I love a good fucking production kind of to go along with it as well. The ring mod.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Honestly, if it didn't have that last part, bro, like I think that probably having that last part moves it up into the top tier for me, I think, bro. Like that change is so good. That change up. Like even before then, bro, like I thought it was great. Like the build up, the melodies. Clean mix. Groovy percussion.
Tell me something.
Yeah, this is great. This one's great. No electric. Yeah, there you go. Working on my voice. Bro, that's good. That's good. I really appreciate that, man. Like, cause singing, like, you know, just like in a beatbox arsenal is like it's a huge benefit, I think, because like, you know, a lot of music has lyrics and it adds a lot to it. If you're not a good singer, it can probably harm in some ways, but if you work on your singing, like that's a fucking major part of like a looper or a beatboxer's kind of like skill set. So yeah, mad respect, bro. Like you keep working on that shit, have like a naturally good fucking voice, man. Like it just adds a lot. So yeah, I think, dude, that's like top 5 or top 6 around TAKO tier. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, I think around TAKO, yeah. I don't know if he's above TAKO. I think he's like the same, bro. Like around the same. I'm just gonna put him below it for now. But he's up there for me. Oh my god. Alright. So this is what it looks like right now, guys. Yeah. What do you think, Duncan?
I like it a lot. Like especially the idea wise, it's like up there, I think. I still put it up like below TAKO, yeah. So, but yeah, it's really there's a shot of getting in, definitely. And I like what I loved the most was the silent like the silence it had in the second drop.
Yeah.
Like the sh yeah. Yeah, I think the execution and the technical stuff can be a little better, but yeah, for a wildcard, like that's my only criticism really. The whole idea and this for a wildcard is smart, I think. Like something like this, which shows like a wide array of skills, like technicality, musicality,
Yep.
hard drops. Yeah.
Okay. I got knocked down, but I'm back with the vengeance. The whole room is shaking every time I make an entrance. I will never stop, I keep on running like an engine. I know my own worth, I call that shit acceptance. I'm sick of all these people who just like to play around. They act all high and mighty till I hit them with a round. I see into the future, I got that shit mapped. Cause if they wanna battle, they're straight up getting slapped. That pushback, make your neck snap. Your tracks dry like your lips chapped. Straight whack, your shit lack. Push my verses to the maximum. Got stacks of racks, still stacking them. Like damn, I got that shit perfected. Every skill I got perfected. Maybe then you'll get the message. Like damn, you really think you're tough? All your stupid fucking songs will never be enough. Like man, second place was hard to swallow. That's why I had to chew it. Runner-ups had me going through it. I really thought that I was gonna lose it. Keep it simple, just reduce it. Been improving, gotta prove it. Just because I got knocked down, but I'm back with the vengeance. The whole room shaking every time I made an entrance. I will never stop, I keep on running like an engine. I know my own worth, I call that shit acceptance. Bitch, I'm back with the vengeance.
Bruh.
Yeesh.
Nasty. Absolutely fucking filthy. Alright, so out of all the ones I've watched so far on this live stream, this is definitely the most aggressive one, and probably the best kind of style I like for wildcards and just going into competitions in general. Yeah, I've watched Unhinged a lot in the last couple of years, like his kind of progression. Obviously going back to the solo device, because I know that he got an SY very recently, as you can tell in the video itself, you know, the device being on an SY box. I like his SY stuff a lot. I don't want to say like this is the best fucking thing like Unhinged has ever made, but for solo device, I would say so. I like his SY stuff a lot. But this track, man, like original, obviously the lyrics being a huge like part of the track itself, and just like the overall message behind it, and the way that he brought the lyrics back and like turned up the aggression in the chorus at the end, dude, really like build the energy, like from the very start, like foot on the fucking pedal, gas is fucking maxed out, and just keeps going and going and rising and rising and rising, and they never let go, right? And that's what I love about this track. Like the energy level just like keeps going up and up as you progress through the track. Like the overall progression of the track is fucking spot on. Like the drops, very satisfying to listen to. One part in particular.
Keep on max, you stupid fucking do it. I call that bitch, I'm back with the vengeance.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy, bro. That's super satisfying, man. I listened to this a lot, so like I don't really have much else to say about this. I've watched this so many times. I've watched this on live stream, had my opinions there, but for a wildcard for this competition, out of all the ones I've watched so far, I think this is the most complete. My favorite kind of style as well. I thought the mix is great, and other than that, man, like there's nothing really negative that I think he can improve on in this one. Honestly, I thought it was a pretty complete wildcard for what it's worth. So, I know you're more well versed in music and stuff. You can probably pick some things apart, but I don't know, man. Like, how do you feel, bro?
Oh, I mean, I love it. It's like what I think the best thing about the wildcard is the like structure, to be honest. Because it's like, for one, he actually records like, I think 99% of the sounds are like very clearly inputted instead of like the stuff I'm doing now, for example, where I just a bunch of one shots pretty much. So structure itself, it's like, you know, you see he's looping, you see the performance. It's like a very clear progression, as you said. I think that's something that doesn't come as easily nowadays with all the sequencing and whatnot. I'm very much at fault here with the sequencing, and yeah. So this is nice to see this type of looping, you know. And I love the lyrics because I get it, you know, like I know the whole story, I know the lore behind it. I know the vengeance, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the sound design and the mixing can be a little better, if I'm being very honest. I mean, but for what it's worth, I think it's in for sure. So this thing's gonna rank high as well. Pretty hard to beat for wildcards.
Hell yeah. All right. So also, I know like this doesn't matter, but just like the video editing, like that's something you don't really have to go to your way and get done. Obviously, he didn't do it himself. I'm pretty sure it said Mal did it, which Mal's pretty well known.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
The Pokemon.
Yeah, dude, the references in there, I was gonna say, bro, like it's fucking spot on for like the kind of vibe and what he's going for in the track itself. So really good job in the video editing, although it doesn't really matter for this particular competition. But I respect it, like going the extra mile, kind of like really, you know, give a good video, you know. So all right, so
yeah.
On my other screen here, I have it updated rankings here. So Unhinged has dethroned Two Bears for the #1 spot as of right now.
With every second passing by, you feel the moments fade away. As you look up to the sky, you're feeling lost, no escape. But in the silence of the night, you hear the whispers guide your way. And in the distant lights you'll find a place that shines with brighter days. Make a move and don't look back.
Trust yourself and take control, making every second count, 'cause you won't find a better way. No, you won't find a better way. No, you won't find a better way.
Bro, he's the GOAT. He's one of the GOATs, man. God, I fucking love that track.
Yeah.
I've heard, dude, I have this on my Spotify playlist, dude. I listen to this like almost every day. Oh my God. I fucking love this track so much. Like the first time I heard it, I thought it was like very, very good, but I didn't know if it was my favorite SUO track. But now the more I listen to it, I feel like it might be my favorite. I just love it, man. Just everything about it. It's like one of the most like lighthearted tracks I heard from him at the same time, but like it's still so fucking hits so hard. His bass line textures, man, are just the best. Like no one does it like SUO, man. Like his sound design so unique. God, I can glaze this guy like for fucking days, bro. Like he's one of my favorite loopers, and yeah, it's just so fucking awesome to hear new stuff from him. Everything's so original too. He like rarely does it. I don't think I've ever heard an SUO cover of anything. Usually always original. So yeah, I don't know if you heard this one before. You probably have, but what do you think?
I have, but I think this is the first time I'm actually watching through the whole thing. So yeah, like again, I think the structure is really the best part about it. I think like the way the first drop comes in and the way the build happens. You can also tell like he's, well, at least for me, I could tell he's using way less effects than I'm using to get like an amazing sound out of it as well. So that for me is like, yeah, that for me is impressive because it's really making use of, you know, the input a lot. And like I feel like one of the strongest like parts of ESUOH has always been like the like chord and like lead sound design.
Yeah.
And totally see it here.
Yeah, dude. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't really have much else to say about this. Again, like I watched this on stream, I think like 2 different streams now. I can just like repeat myself all day, but in terms of like it being a wild card for the USA champs, like I can't not give this first place right now. And I think ultimately, I'm making a prediction by the end of this. He might still be number 1 for me, I think. But who knows? There's a lot I haven't seen yet. Yo, what's up, Hartzell?
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. What's going on, man?
What's up?
What up, bro?
Hartzell.
I didn't know Hartzell was a LOOPSTATION fan. But welcome, bro. You got some killer solo beatbox.
Yeah, totally. Like I saw him in China Champs. Absolutely amazing.
All right, so here is the updated ranking for me. I have Mr. ESUOH just dethroned Unhinged for a short time. Unhinged was number 1, but now dethroned by Mr. ESUOH for me at least. I know there's 8 spots, so ultimately like everyone who's in the top 8 gets in, but number 1 spot right now for me is Mr. ESUOH.
My name is TAKO, and this is my wildcard for the USA Champs 2024 LOOPSTATION category.
Yo, this is Dave.
God, stop fucking doing that, bro. That's so annoying.
Hello.
All right. Yeah. So, fuck, man, TAKO, dude. Like, he's so different. He's so out there. Like every time I hear him, man, he just doesn't sound like any other looper that I ever hear. He just has his own kind of identity as a looper. And I love that. I respect that so much. This wildcard it sounded a little bit weird to me. Simply because like I feel like most people, I don't know if he even mastered this this wildcard. It feels so raw. It sounds so raw, like compared to all the other ones we heard so far. I don't know if he had any mastering done. I don't think I can see the description here. Yeah, he doesn't mention it. But yeah, I like a lot of this. Like, admittedly, it's not my favorite TAKO track. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna lie. I can fuck with the style mostly. Yeah, dude, it's just so unique and different from everything we heard so far, and like you cannot like appreciate that. Like, it definitely stands out. I think it's so important for just like to have your own identity as a looper. I think that's like super important, especially like nowadays. Like the MK2 kind of styles, like a lot of people kind of sound the same. So having your own identity, own kind of like sound is really important, I think, for competition. As far as like this wildcard goes, I like a lot of it. It's hard. I can't really compare it to anyone else's in like the higher echelon. I feel like they did things that are better, but again, dude, like TAKO is a little hard to understand and comprehend because like even if you don't like it, there's like a level of like complexity that he has as a looper that's kind of like fucking mind-blowing. And he also always does this thing, like a lot of his tracks. He did it here again. He always has that switch up, bro. Like that fucking like tempo change and switch up. Like that's him. That's what he does. And he did it here again. And yeah, I like it, man. It's just I don't know if he'd be in like top 3 for me right now. Like admittedly, like as good as TAKO is, I feel like he had better tracks than this one. Like honestly, but for a wildcard, I think it's really solid. I think it like sets itself apart from everyone else, and I think that's like ultimately what you'd want at the end of the day.
Yeah. I like it a lot actually. I don't think it's technically his best track either, but the thing I actually like the most is the vocals. Is for one how raw it is, and the vocals. Yeah, you just see my face. Yeah, like, I saw your face light up. That part. Yeah. Oh my god, it's like so good. So good. Cause it's like it reminds you of what's it called? Acid? Is it called Acid Rain or something? Like his Beatland wild card. Yep. Yeah, it's like it has that melancholic feeling almost. It's like soulful, you know. It's something that doesn't come by easily. I think it's like no mixing or no like. It just feels like, you know, very very TAKO, and it hits the feels just right. You know, I think that's harder than getting the most realistic sounding, like, I don't know, jump up or whatever. But also, yeah, the drums are very raw as well. As I see, like when he bounced it, or like when he sound recorded them at the start, basically like 1 or 2 effects on each sound. So that's kind of crazy to me because I, as you know, I use at least 4. So yeah. I like how raw it is. I wish the bass had more subs.
Yeah, for sure. Like the lows were kind of like lacking a little bit, I think.
Yeah. But I would put this pretty high for myself. I don't think it's top 3 either. I think
fair.
Because it's just not as fleshed out.
Yeah.
But
would you put it above JSANCH? Because JSANCH is my number 3 right now.
Ooh.
I think he's your 3rd as well.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'd probably. Oh, it's so hard.
It is.
I actually like this more than JSANCH's, to be honest.
Yeah, it's objective though. Like, because like when I make my list, it's not what I like more. It's like what I think is the best. So like if you think like it's actually better than JSANCH's, I guess is the real question.
I think it's better in terms of it's like for what he's doing, every sound for one makes more sense and it hits like the purpose of the whole track more. I think that's what separates like ESUOH and Unhinged as well. It's like more on point, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm biased. I'm obviously biased. I'm incredibly biased. TAKO's just.
Yeah, I think like he'd be like. I think TAKO's like. Yeah, he's like in the upper middle pack. I don't know if I put him above JSANCH right now. I think he's on that JSANCH level though, of 3rd. Yeah, if I was like an actual judge, and like I actually had like the criteria in front of me, and I was actually like fucking grinding listening to it, I can probably separate them easier. But like this very surface level ranking, I'm gonna put him below JSANCH, I think, for now.
Yeah. I also feel like there's a because BEATBOX House is judging, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like they put TAKO pretty high. It's a feeling just
yeah.
This is it's special. It's unique. I think it hits most of the wildcard criteria, except for like mixing, probably.
Yeah.
Like just if we put it to the highest bar, this level, right?
Yeah,
but dude,
it's like because like right now I have them like, even though like they're, you know, from top to bottom like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like a lot of them are in like, they're almost like in tiers. Like if this should be like, I should have made like a tier list, honestly, other than a list. That would like make a more clear like picture of like how I rank things. Because I have like JSANCH as third, but I feel like they're in that same category, so they can kind of like be third or fourth, either of them. So,
actually, yeah,
yeah.
I feel like that's a good way to judge. Like, just put them in tiers and then, like,
Yeah.
and then compare.
Yo, this is Mace, and this is Hot WILDCARDS at the USA BEATBOX Championships 2020 for Loop Station.
Oh, fuck, bro. God damn.
Heavy.
Yeah. That's nice. This is some Rusey fucking shit right here, bro. Holy shit.
Actually, yeah. First place, first place, first place, first place.
Oh, my leg.
Oh. Mace.
What the fuck are you saying, bro? Is that an album or what's this?
It's just a single, I think.
Okay, I see. I thought it was like leading to an album or some shit. All right, so hold on, I just gotta do this real quick. Yeah.
Mace.
Moving on. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so dude, like that's me, man. Like that's everything I love about like fucking Loop Station. Like that's the kind of style I love. And he fucking nailed it, bro. Like that kind of chaotic Rusey kind of style. Like the fuck, oh my god, bro. Like the sound design with the fucking basses, bro. Oh my god. Fucking crazy, dude. And just like the very first, like, somebody came in with the fucking kick, bro. Like, I just knew this track was gonna be an absolute fucking banger. Yup. Dirty, like disgusting. It's every aspect. The percussion, bro. Like the basses. That fucking chaotic sound design, bro. Like, I fucking die for it, man. Like, that's my favorite kind of like loop station. He did it very well. And very, very well, I have to say. The lyrics, bro, I heard this shit from like you guys. I heard this shit from Mace all the fucking time. Like the quarter pounder with a side of fries shit. Not surprised with that. But then, you know, made it to something different, made it to his own. Not really sure the mimic thing though. Like,
oh, cause
if anything, bro, like everyone's mimicking me. Like let's be honest.
Yeah. Cause Mace is the one that wrote the lyrics in the first place. He was the first one to use the double
I get
quarter.
it now. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, so
yeah.
And then there are people like me who just, you know.
Yeah, okay, I
use it.
see. That's what he meant. All right.
So,
I get it now.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. It's so groovy too.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking hits,
This
bro.
would slap live. Yeah.
It would.
Like,
This is like the perfect kind of like the perfect style for battling. The perfect loop station style, honestly. I love it.
yeah. It's like it's well suited for what the MK2 can do.
Yep.
And it's still like, yeah, it's not too much. It's not, yeah. You can tell what he's like doing, which is, I think, starting to be an important trait nowadays.
Yeah, there's
Like,
nothing like really
good.
like bad about this wildcard, honestly, bro. Like,
First place.
do you think it's first? That's like I'm trying to debate in my head, like, cause like I think style wise I like it the most out of everyone. Like him and Unhinged, like style wise I like it a lot. Do you think it's first? Like I still like I'm debating between like because I think I'd have him above Unhinged right now. It's just like that ESUOH. I don't know if he's throning ESUOH for me right now. That's like the debate I'm having in my head. So I don't want to be biased and like just do like style wise. I'm trying to be like a little bit objective. I don't know.
Yeah, I think for me, it's above ESUOH because like ESUOH's Walker also had some issues with like the auto tune and stuff. But just overall, I think this one is stronger. Like it does more.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so hard, dude. Yeah, like I try not to be biased, but like I like the style so fucking much, bro. Like it's my favorite kind of fucking style, and he did it so well. He did it so fucking well, bro. Yeah. Oh man, that's tough. I was gonna say second, bro, but like I have Dude, just like that little slight pause too. Do you hear that? Fuck man.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh, that slaps. Bro. That fucking slaps, man. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough.
The recording process was like hella quick too. It's like Yeah.
All right. Oh man.
Love it.
I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna have to come back to this one, bro. Like I can't. Like it's. I have ESUOH and MACE tied for first right now. Alright, that's the best JSANCH track ever created by JSANCH, I think, at least at this point. The fucking progression, man, from JSANCH is absolutely wild. Like, just think back, Duncan, like, the fucking first kitchen that we did, like, the track that he came in with there, and he won. Now, like, fast forward to this, and that was only, like, 4 or 5 months ago, I think. So,
that was wild. 4 or 5 months ago?
Yeah. Time flies, man.
Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, holy shit. Wow. Less than a month until GBB. So,
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Time does fly.
But yeah, I've heard JSANCH actually do this one live. He did this against Red Frost in his battle. So, he had some like internet issues in that track, so it's hard to judge it from that. But yeah, I think this is probably, no, actually, definitively the best thing I've ever heard from him, and I think he has the perfect style for battles. I think I love the aggressive kind of style, and I love me a good Yoi bass, and I think that was super sick execution. Yeah, nothing really, again, just like the other ones I heard before, nothing really new I can say about that one in terms of like where I place it. That's tough. I like Unhinges for different reasons. I like ESUOHs for different reasons. I like you know, JSANCH is for different reasons. So, yeah, I think I put it. I put it below Unhinged. I think they're close though. But yeah, he's definitive. Like, I think he'll probably get through at the end of the day. I think he'll make top 8. But for me, as of right now, he's number 3. Could easily be number 2, but I think Unhinged has a couple things I like better. And I think like the kind of like message behind Unhinges kind of like carries it a little bit. But yeah, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I like it a lot as well. Just really very much his style as well. It's a lot of stuff he's doing that not a lot of people do. Like just beatboxing into like, I don't know what he put, but like, you know, delays and stuff. It works, I think. And like the basses and everything. Dude, this is a really good battle track. I feel like it's kind of similar to what I do with wildcards, or like what I did in the past anyways. Just like throw out a strong battle round instead of thinking about like wildcards specifically. Like, but yeah, I think it works. I wouldn't put it above Unhinged either, because yeah, I just feel like Unhinged was more complete and it's more intentional with the mixing, I think. Style wise, but like JSANCH with this one, I feel like it sounds like a loop track, you know. But in a good way as well, as in it really leans into it and it just drop after drop, and then the yoys as well. That always gets me.
Yeah.
So yeah. I put a 3rd as well. Cute.
Nice. All right,
Yeah.
here's the update.
I think
list.
he's in as well. So
yeah, I think at the end of the day, I think my top 3 right now is definitively in. Because everything else after JSANCH is here is going to be brand new for me. So, my list could change, but I think at the end of it, I think JSANCH, Unhinged, and ESUOH will all be in. Just where they'll fall into the top 8, I'm unsure right now. But this is my updated list right now.
so fast. My God.
The GOAT MK1 looper.
Something that most human beings can't even comprehend. 90% of its true functionality, it's an enigma. My brain is a terrible thing to My brain is a terrible thing to waste. Stop.
Oh, bro. Fuck, man. Like, how do I rank that, bro? That's just like, it's like incinerator kind of level, man. Like that fucking 1,000 drops in one, you know? And that like total BIZKIT kind of style. Too fucking good. Like, too good.
Yeah.
He's so good with MK1, bro. Like, how? Imagine BIZKIT on MK2, bro. That'd be fucking wild. I don't know if he'd ever do it, but I'd love to see it, man.
I think he said he like actually tried to do some stuff with MK2 just to know what it's like capable of, because he's like judging GBB, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh my god, so good.
So he's in like, he's definitely like in that top 8 range for me, bro. But I feel like he's gonna get in. Like he has to. Like he's just too good. He's too good.
Yeah.
He offers something that like no one else does. That fucking like elite crazy battle style on the MK1. So refreshing. He has that BIZKIT style. Like we know what he can do in person. Obviously he has to make like a good wildcard to get through. Like they're not just gonna fucking like feed him a spot. But I feel like he has like a little bit more leeway than some people just because of like who he is and like what he's accomplished. I think that's just like how it goes. Like very subtle bias, not like anything crazy, but he still has like to go out there and like show shit, you know. But he did it, man. Like this wildcard's fucking awesome. Like it's the BIZKIT style that everyone loves from him at its peak, I think. So yeah, I can't see this not getting in, honestly. For me, he's in that JSANCH range, I think, above JSANCH. He's around like Unhinged, I think. Maybe 4th. I think I put him 4th. I think I like Micah's and Mace's and ESUOH's a little bit better. But style-wise, I liked it just as much as Mace. But I think the other guys have something different. Maybe like a little bit more complete in terms of like music, like musicality maybe. His is just like a drop porn, if that makes sense, with a fucking sick undertone like of percussion and bass line. So, or sub rather, I guess in that case. But yeah, I love BIZKIT style. He's one of my favorite loopers, and that's exactly why he's one of my favorite. He's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I would actually put it like 1st or 2nd.
Really?
Honestly.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's like it's so hard to do all that. It's not just because it's Mark 1, but also like even if you were to, you know, give me an assignment or whatnot to make this on Mark 2, it will take me ages. Like just the technicality is amazing, and the I think not just complexity, but like the maturity, I guess, of the sounds is like on another level. It's like if you keep working on the same sounds for like 2-3 years, this is what it would sound. This is what it would sound like. That's what it feels like to me. It's like that developed, because Mindbrain back in like 2021, even like last year, like when it did in Worlds, is like it's not the same, you know. And yeah, I think musically it works really well as well. Ticks a lot of boxes, but yeah, I also like it a lot just as a track. So it's hard not to be biased sometimes when watching wildcards, but
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think it's objectively more impressive than a lot of other wildcards, in my opinion. So
yeah,
I put it pretty high.
Yeah, he's an elite tier looper. Like let's be honest. Like there's not many people who's like at his level. He's just like an expert in his own style. Like he kind of like crafted his own style, and he's just been working on it for years and years. And we saw like the version of it back in 2021 when he won GBB. Then we saw like the version of it at GBB in 2023. He took some like creative liberties almost there though, because he like kind of switched his kind of, you know, main style that he's used to doing, and he tried out some new different kind of tracks and genres of music. It didn't ultimately work out for him in the end, but even in 2023 when he still did like his kind of style, right? Like you can see the elevation and how much he's improved there on a fucking MK1, bro. Like, yeah, he's just crafted like his own crazy fucking style, and this track here is like the peak of that kind of style, right? Like I'm thinking of like immediately the first thing that came to my mind was Incinerator, right? Like the kind of drop porn like track essentially.
Yeah.
This is basically what it was. So that's what I love about BIZKIT. Like that's the kind of BIZKIT that I love to listen to. And yeah, I thought that was like peak BIZKIT. Yeah, I can definitely see him being like, yeah, I can see him probably getting first. I don't know if it will happen, but I can see definitely like, I wouldn't be surprised. Because it is what it is, right? Like he is fucking BIZKIT, and he came in with something like that. So for me, definitely like top 4. Could like interchangeably maybe be third. I don't know. Right now I'm just tentatively putting him in a 4th. But yeah, I think he's getting in 100%, like for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
For me, first is either BIZKIT or MACE. Honestly,
Huh.
for me.
Yeah.
But yeah,